Woken è la sua opera prima. Com'è stato il passaggio dalla realizzazione di cortometraggi a quello di realizzare un lungometraggio?
So, Woken is your debut film. So, how was for you to, do a length feature film coming from an experience as a director of short films? What's the main difference?
100% the main distance, the main difference, or I should say, at the beginning of the shoot, another director friend, he rang me up and he said, okay, this is a marathon, so take it easy. Don't rush. You need to have energy for a year. So that's the biggest difference really was that. I've done commercials and I've done shorts. And all of that experience was really good. It was great to kind of to make the feature. But yeah, it's the having energy for the shoot and then the post to keep it going.
Qual è stata l'idea che ha dato il là al suo film?
So, what was the idea? Who gives you the spark to
Oh, okay.
Woken?
So years ago, I met up with a friend of mine who's another director, Billy O'Brien, and we met for lunch. So the night before, I said, okay, so tomorrow we meet for lunch. We each come with 3 ideas for a film. So just so we, as a way, we don't have any time to think about it. And one of the ideas that I came up with was a woman, and again, it had to be low budget because it's like, so it was one location. So my idea was a woman wakes with no memory and she doesn't know the people who are bringing her back to health. So it was 4 people on an island, and that was the start of it. So we had lunch and then it grew from there. But I should say that then the ideas about, because I wanted to make a film about the environment, about, like, I mean, as humans, what we do and the dangers that we are to ourselves. So all of that grew after I had the structure for it. And then I wrote, there's a little bit of the film where there's a pandemic, and that was written again as a warning, and then COVID happened. So we wrote that before COVID. So I feel very lucky that it's not a big part of the film because I feel people are a bit tired of COVID and pandemic stuff at the minute. But so once I had the structure for the idea, then everything else kind of grew while we developed the script.
Il suo film è abbastanza sorprendente, stupisce sempre lo spettatore. Abbiamo prima una sorta, tutto basato su un mistero, abbiamo prima una sorta di dramma quasi, sembra quasi un dramma familiare, poi si scopre il mondo apocalittico e poi si va sempre più dentro in una concessione più fantascientifica. E ha trovato difficoltà sia a livello visivo che in sceneggiatura a unire questi tre filoni quasi diversi, stupendo sempre lo spettatore.
So, your film surprises and amazed in a way the audience. So there is some mystery at the beginning with this sort of familiar drama, and then there is a post-apocalyptic situation, and then a science fiction situation. How was the big challenge to put all these things together?
I think because I like all of those things. So again, when I was working on the script, like I know if I go and see like science fiction fans and genre horror fans, kind of like I think they really know films. So I thought, okay, so if a woman wakes on an island with no memory, something's going to happen. You know that this isn't a good situation. So it's about how we kind of can surprise the audience at the end of every act. And also I wanted to kind of make something that had an emotional core to it, and it's about motherhood, it's about being human, it's about parenting. So I wanted it to start off as a drama and then turn into a science fiction. So kind of again, I know when I watch something as a science fiction fan, if it's something that I haven't seen before, that really engages me.
Una domanda, com'è stata la scelta del cast e come hai lavorato con loro sul set?
So the casting and how did you work with them?
Oh, so my cast were amazing. So it stars Maxine Peake, who is an amazing actress. And I made a short film with her called Cake, her and Letitia Wright. So when I worked with Maxine before, I knew she'd be perfect for Helen. And Erin Kellyman, who has the lead role of Anna. And again, I've seen Erin in great things like Marvel, Star Wars Solo, Disney films. She was in The Green Knight. So I've seen her in lots of different things. And I always thought she was really interesting, but I've never seen her in a big role. So I thought she would, and again, she just has the perfect, she just encapsulated everything I needed for Anna, and she's mesmerizing. So, and then Corrado Vinici from Italy was fabulous, kind of again. So there's only 4 or 5 people in this, and then Ivana Jeremiah, who again was in Humans, who's a science fiction aspect. They were brilliant to work with. They were you know, and working with the actors was the biggest joy of everything, because, you know, you write it and then they're there and they're making it come to life. And, you know, and actors of that skill, they were just fabulous. So I got COVID the week before the shoot. So unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of rehearsal time. So a lot of it was kind of on the day. But we had lots of discussions. So yeah, they were fantastic. Because Maxine came on and she was attached early on, she's got a lot of respect in the UK, kind of. And so then Erin came on very quickly after that. So yeah.
Grazie mille.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, grazie.
Okay. Thank you. So